Okay everybody, complete transformation process for Generations War for Cybertron Cliffjumper. Just a reminder, this is only the transformation process, and surprisingly enough, this is quite a tricky transformation process, so you might have to bear with me, and things sometimes pop off because this is heavily played with. What we're going to start off with then is, if we start off with the legs, if you take the leg guard off the one side, fold it all the way around. In fact, let's bring it all the way around like this. You can see like so. Then what we're going to do, we're going to take the foot and turn it round and just leave it resting there. What this should enable us to do now is, if we slide the wheel out, we can condense the leg like so. There we go. Leave it like that waiting. Let's just repeat the same process on the other side. So fold this all the way around. What that does is it opens up this here. There you go. We can then turn the foot around on that side, and then this should allow us to slide the wheel forward. And again, then what we're going to do is we are going to condense. He says it can be quite tricky. There we go. Condense the leg right up to there and pretty much leave them like this now. Fold it right out to the side, that out to the side, and leave them joining. Right, that's pretty much that part done. If we turn our attention to the top, let's separate and extend all this out, and let's also bring this bit through here as well. Bring that black part through the roof ready to wait. Also make sure you're going to take the head, turn it all the way under, make sure it doesn't get caught, bring this under and push down, clip it into place. What we're going to look to do now then is open up the forearms. So you've got the front of the wheels come in here. Same on this side, that one sort of fell open, but bring it right out. What we're looking to do now is, if we bring the roof right up and out of the way, take your attention to the shoulder parts and slide these, try and get it underneath, that's better, underneath the window, and then turn the orientation all the way around. This little tab is going to fit in at the front, and then you can line this part up as well. So what we did is, again, ignore the legs, bring this all the way back out of the way, turn the orientation as you're pushing it back underneath there for the tab to click into place, and then we can fold the roof over. That's pretty much ready to go in now. This is the quite tricky part. What we've got here then, you've got two holes here, one either side, two tabs either side of this. Carefully now, and as I say carefully, and this is sometimes where some bits pop off, what we're looking to do is, you can see how that's come out of alignment, so keep that in alignment there. Let's guide this tab into that little hole there, push it all the way in. Same on this side, push everything over. Let's try and line it up. This is where it's tough because you can't see. There we go, that's gone through and underneath, but it's left a gap. This side, we'll come back to that in a second. This, you can see, isn't in. Now, however, it's in. Now we just need to line up all these tabs around the sides like so. Click them all together. And to be honest with this one, I always get one side that doesn't fully go in. So I'm going to try my best just for a few more seconds. If it doesn't go though, you've got the general gist, and maybe it's just mine. And line the tab up. There is a tab cut out here. Let's see, is it going to pop in? There it is. You can see it's trying to line up. Slide it forwards, bring it over, and pop it in. There we go. There was the click. There it is. Quite awkward, but that's the transformation from robot to Cybertronian vehicle. Okay, let's take him back to robot mode then. So what we're going to do is, if we grab hold of the back, if you remember, all the tabs were tucked in under there, hold onto the wheels, take the roof and the sides and sort of slide carefully. There we go. Slide this part out like so. There we go. Let's separate the legs as well from these arm bits. The arm bits were the side of the doors, and that's completely come off, but it doesn't matter because, again, this video is to help and give you some tips. Let's straighten this leg up first and foremost. We're going to come back to that in a second. Let's open up this, slide that leg all the way down, close the wheel in, open up the foot, close the guard there, turn it round like so. There's one leg. So you can see it's not too detrimental, and if this happens to yourself, all you've then got to do is bring this bit out. There it is. I'm going to slot this back over there like so. Just going to slot it over. There we go. Open up the leg guard again. Now slide this down. There we go. Close the wheel in. Make sure it's all the way down so the wheel will slot in. That can still go a teensy bit more. There you go. Slot that in. Bring the wheel guard over, and of course position the foot as well. There we go. So that's the legs. Let's keep these out of the way. Now let's turn our attention to what with the arms. Separate them there and then bring these out and around to the side. Bring them around to the side so it doesn't get in the way of all the roof. Turn the whole front part of the bumper or bonnet, sorry, over to reveal the head. Take the hood part, fold that over, fold it over itself, lift it up, bring the forearm bits back into position. If you're lucky, yours will rest with that tab in there to hold it in position. Again, mine is heavily played with, so it doesn't always hold. Line this up, lift the head up, and of course turn the hands, if they've turned around, to the correct orientation. And there he is, War for Cybertron Generations Cliffjumper. Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.